11 months ago I made a video on Bolwarra fruit. This is the follow-up. I've previously shown you the seedlings when they just erupted. It's taken 11 months to reach this stage, so you can see they're quite slow growing. I had a lot more seedlings, but these are the ones that have survived. We had Cryptocarya oblata fruit fall on a lot of them. The tarsali fruit, silkwood tarsali. In this little greenhouse we also have Mame sapote. This is a bedraggled looking passion fruit. Here's another one. And we have Matisia, custard apples that look quite sick, snake beans. In here we have jicama and yellow capsicum. Bolwarra has a very brief flower which is fertilized by a beetle, and then it ripens much later in the winter. I've actually left this too late. These brown ones are overripe. These more yellowy ones, or gold coloured ones, as long as they're soft, this one's overripe, as long as they're soft, they're ready to eat. And when I say soft, there's just a little bit of give. So I'll open this with one hand. This one may actually be overripe, but yeah, this one is overripe. I will find a good one as an example. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. And I'll open it with one finger. You can see all the little seeds inside. So I've been eating these. What I have noticed is if you eat a lot, the soapiness of them is amplified, and I think there may actually be a psychoactive in here, because I've had sort of spatial morphing, you could say, or static, like a television, after eating a large amount. I think if you just eat one or two, it's fine, but that's just a word of warning. I'm going to continue eating them and to try to plant them, even though I'm not a drugs person. So there you go. There's all the pulp. There are some resources online that say don't eat the seeds, but that seems impossible. It's all seeds. Okay, so I'm going to check on the one marcotte that I've left on here. Two of them have failed. It's been 11 months, so it's probably all dried out. There was a root at one stage. There's the remaining marcotte. I'm going to check on that now. This is where the attempt was made to marcotte. I'll try to focus for you. There we go. So you can see all the swollen tissue. There was a root erupting from this in the past, but it hasn't succeeded. I left it a long time, as I said. So this limb is still intact, and I'll just leave it on there. I thought I'd left the harvest too late because of all of these overripe ones. But what I'm finding is that these yellow ones are not yet ripe enough. So I'm just going to leave the rest on the tree. The size is still very large for a Bolwarra, but they are actually larger last year. I believe I had one that was 7.5 centimeters in diameter on the cap, and this is 5.5. This is one of the larger ones. In general, they are more often 4 centimeters or 3.5 centimeters across. That's still very large for Bolwarra, and I've heard from neighbours that their Bolwarra is also large, which means that using seedlings is probably okay, because any nearby Bolwarra that fertilises these flowers will also produce large fruit. I was trying to marcot to be able to select trees that produce large fruit. Seedlings will provide more genetic diversity, but I may not get as uniform a result. This is the second Bolwarra tree that I'm aware of. Very shady. This is the third Bolwarra tree that I'm aware of. Although I walk past it every day, it took a fruit for me to actually recognise it. My next attempt to marcot Bolwarra will involve latex film and hessian. If the marcots don't work out, these can deteriorate into the environment with no harm.